streets, fight online, fight at the ballot box. And now there's the momentum to be able to do this.
This is a death panel bill because people will die. This is deadly. It's deadly. The president is a dishonorable, lying man. Ordinary people who simply saw what needed to be done and came together and supported those ideals who have made the difference. They've marched. They've bled. Yes, some of them have died. This is hard. Every good thing is. We have done this before. We can do this again.
I don't respect this president. I don't trust this president. He's not working in the best interest of the American people. His motives and his actions are contemptible. And I will fight every day until he is impeached. Impeach 45. Impeach 45.
She's an idiot.
As far as I'm concerned, the Tea Party can go straight to hell. In fact,
She's
the
an
only
idiot.
thing your mouth is good for is being Vladimir Putin's poster.
Is going to be our saving grace, you know, when he's about to nuke Finland or something. He's going to walk into the bedroom and, you know, Daddy.
I mean, he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has. He talks how he wants to punch people in the face. Well, I'd like to punch him in the face.
And I might just kill ISIS with the same ice pick that I murdered Donald Trump in the same night with.
Which enemy are you most proud of?
Probably the Republicans. Ivanka Trump, who works at the White House, chose to post the second most oblivious tweet we've seen this week. You know, Ivanka, that's a beautiful photo of you and your child, but let me just say, one mother to another, do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless. He listens to you.
I hate that Samantha Bee. I wish she'd go straight to hell.
Obama thing and see how it goes, okay? We'll be right back.
All right, here to weigh in on all these developments, he is the media reporter, aficionado, contributor to The Hill. Joe Concha is back with us. How are you, sir?
That's my new title. I'm no longer a reporter or columnist. I'm the aficionado, baby.
Listen, whatever makes you happy. I have other words for other media people, and I can put you on that list too if you want. And I think you know some of those names.
That's a list I don't think I ever want to be on. That's not good.
You know, I've actually, what nobody knows is I don't have Twitter on my phone anymore. They haven't figured it out yet. The last Twitter fight I had was with Kimmel, but I had to actively put it back on the phone and then actively take it off when I was done. And
aren't you in a better mood now because that you're not in that swamp all day? Because
well, the reality is I just don't need a fifth job. I mean, I feel like I'm working enough now as it is. And while in the beginning it was fun, and I love fighting. I mean, obviously I do MMA, you know, mixed martial arts training every day. So I'm obviously in verbal combat often with the left, so I have no problems with it at all. A lot of these people can't take a punch, which makes me laugh. They just bubble and fizz like Alka-Seltzer. But yeah, the answer is one less job on my plate. Yes, sir.
You are the Cobra Kai of Fox News and of radio. There's no question about it.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
So a lot to unpack, right? I mean, this was one of the craziest weeks. If you're a media reporter or columnist, I'm telling you. I mean, I've never seen so many stories, rapid fire, of just people shoot themselves in the foot. I mean, like Samantha Bee, let me start with her, okay? Samantha Bee, people want to go off on her, and yes, they absolutely should. When you call what she did Ivanka Trump a feckless crime that words with bunt, look, if Laura Ingraham or Michelle Malkin or Katie Pavlik ever said that, a conservative woman ever said that about any Obama woman or any Clinton woman, they get fired. There's not even a thought process around there, just like Roseanne did. I think so many conservatives, Sean, saw this happening and said, wait a minute, Roseanne gets fired, but Samantha Bee is at an award ceremony on Thursday night getting an award for advancing social dialogue, and she doesn't even get suspended? Nothing? No. And the thing is, her comments, Sean, were in a teleprompter, which means they were...
That's the whole... Yeah, I mean, that's an amazing part of it. I mean... Look, Ambi took a big shot at Roseanne and saying, "Oh, it's not one of the known side effects to be, bigoted." And I get it. I don't know. What time did she send out her tweet? Do we know?
What, Roseanne?
Yeah.
It was at night. I don't know exactly what time. I'd have to look it up, but I mean,
This is a good
I don't want to
point.
start making excuses whether it's ambient or not.
I don't think anybody should make it. Look, and am I right if, Bob Iger is sending out statements, this does not reach Disney standards? Okay, does Jimmy Kimmel, Alec Baldwin, Father of the Year? What about the tweeting of Keith Olbermann? And I want to be clear, I don't want Bob Iger to fire these people. I'm not telling people not to watch these shows. I mean, if you want to watch somebody who's really not funny and kind of vile and mean-spirited, and nobody really watches her anyway, and I don't know a whole lot about Samantha Bee, except that I think she's trying to gather some attention for herself and doing it in every dumb way possible.
Ratings are going
go
down.
watch the show. Sean Hannity's not going to stop you.
Right. I mean, look, you don't want to start calling for firings and boycotts and all that. I don't know if silencing people is any good. Let the free market decide whether these people should stay on or not. Ratings do that, right? Look,
I've never watched that damn Samantha Bee show. She sucks. She sucks. I hate her. I mean, it's a hate.
Her. And then in the same breath, hire Keith Olbermann for the 6th time when he sends out, I want your audience to be clear, this is what he said just in one tweet, just quoting it, and I can't say the words, so I'll just, paraphrase here. F you at real Donald Trump, Nazi, Nazi, F, Nazi, Nazi, F, Nazi, Nazi, racist Nazi, bigot, go F yourself, Nazi, effing Nazis. And wait a minute, that's in one tweet, that's got to be a record. And then Bob Iger says, yep, that guy needs Disney standards. But Roseanne does it, and says, everybody's so angry.
Probably that one tweet, and I have pages of him, very similar tweets. And it probably is one of the reasons the guy cannot hold a job. And I think, what is this, his 4th or 5th attempt at ESPN? So there was a time when he was working with Dan Patrick in SportsCenter. Look, I'm not going to deny that the guy, I think, had encyclopedic knowledge of sports, witty, quick, funny, and had talent, but he's gotten so angry and so bitter and really kind of a little weird, too, in the process, that he's kind of lost it, but Bob Iger just hired him. So Bob Iger, I think he's got in need of a little self-reflection time himself here.
Wins in all this, believe it or not, President Trump wins in all this, because when these people are acting so unhinged and say all these things, it only benefits him because it's showing just how crazy people have become. And then meanwhile, they look at the progress that the nation's making. I mean, look at that jobs report today. I mean, 223,000 added. We're down to 3.8% unemployment. And the only thing the media can concentrate on is, well, President Trump, he tweeted out about the jobs numbers before they came out. They focus on the negative again when people in middle America, in Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Ohio are saying, hey, things have never been better. The New York Times, of all places, says we are running out of great things to say about this economy. That's when you know things are going well.
That came right out of the New York Times mouth. I mean, and look at where we are. It looks like the June 12th summit's going to be a go. Maybe, maybe not. And the president said it may not be one meeting. We had the North Korean delegation departing the White House earlier today. Seemed like on very extremely friendly terms. And the letter delivered to the White House and the president directly from Kim Jong-un. Who would have thunk that when the president was calling him Little Rocket Man and putting fleet of the U.S. Navy ships, striker brigades, right off the coast of the peninsula. And, of course, everyone was predicting, oh, no, this is going to start a nuclear war. Joe Concha, The Hill, thank you, my friend. We appreciate it. My buddy John Gomez just walked into the studio. I'll talk to him in a minute. Then we'll get to your calls at the bottom of this half hour. And, oh, by the way, Jeffrey Earnhardt is going to join us for a few minutes. We're going to talk about something he's involved in. We'll get to your calls also. Our Friday Florida-Georgia Line concert series today. I want to remind you, if you are a responsible gun owner, do you want 100% confidence? If, God forbid, you hear about all these home invasions, all of the violence in society today, small towns, big cities, do you want to know that you're ready to defend your family? It might be your last chance today to get your free guide, your free audiobook to the Complete Concealed Carry Family Defense Confidence, which is the Complete Concealed Carry Family Defense Guide, an audiobook. To get it, it's free. Today is the last day we know they're giving it out. And by the way, it'll teach you how to detect attackers before